Okay, so I've got all my rip cuts done. So the next thing is to come over to the chop saw and start making my cuts for the miter for the top of the frame of the table, and then I'll make my cuts for the individual slats to go in there. Now, the last time I did this table project, I went ahead and made myself a couple little 1/4-inch spacers. So I'll go ahead and have those. So as I'm putting the slats in, I've got good even spacing all throughout the whole table. So evidently I've misplaced my spacers, so that'll be the next thing that I do right now. And yet again, another text. So okay, so I will go ahead and make these cuts, and then I'll show you the next step of the process. Okay, so I've already made my other miter cuts for the frames. This will be my last one. So I've got it marked. It's dead even with the rest of them. So I'm just going to hit it on the chop saw, and we'll see what we get. Making some noise. Let's see how we did. Dead even perfect. So we'll go ahead and assemble the frame, and then we'll go from there. So there's the frame that I got built. It's not put together, but I just fitted it together, and you can see corners are nice and mitered. And so what I'm going to do is probably put some pocket hole screws in there and glue it up, screw it up, and that will probably get me for today, considering my battery's about ready to die. Okay, I will talk to you later from Brent's Wood Shop. This is Brent saying goodbye. Okay, as you can see, I've got my frame put together. I did not end up using the pocket holes. Even though I drilled the pocket holes, the screws kept on pushing the miters apart, and I know I'm doing something wrong with it, but I've admitted temporary defeat. So instead, I went ahead and glued, and then just used some 18 gauge brad nails to fix the frame. So I'm getting ready to cut my first slat. I did find my spacer. Okay, so welcome back to Brent's Wood Shop. This is the second day that I've been working on this first table for my father-in-law for the patio. Had a little bit of an issue yesterday. Well, actually, this thing fought me the whole way so far, but I think I'm getting the better of it. The original design that I did, where I just had it framed very boxed. I had 13 slats, everything worked out great, 1/4-inch spacers in there, and everything was fine. Yesterday, because I changed the design and put miters for the frame, and then put my slats in between that with the glue and the brad nails, once I've come into the middle, I've noticed that my normal size slats, if I put 1/4 of an inch, I won't have enough for the second one. So I scratched and thought, well, maybe I'd change up the design and do something different. So the easiest thing that I've come up with is to just make the center one a little bit bigger than the other one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another piece of deck board, and I want to plane it down to the same thickness and everything, and then I'll cut it to the size that I need with a 1/4-inch gap in between, and then I'll just go ahead and use one bigger piece. So it'll look a little bit different design-wise, but I think it'll look good. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll go ahead and get that done, and then when I come back to the video, you'll see the finished top. Okay. Okay, so I have just completed the first top. I ripped my other piece of stock to fill in that larger gap than I was anticipating. So this is a 2 1/4 inch board with a 1/4 inch gap on the side of it. So looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So the next part will be to put the legs on and the supporting pieces for the legs, and then should have this one done. So that's all there is for that one. I'm gonna go get me some lunch right now. Okay, so there is the final product. That is, this table fought me the whole way, but I did emerge victorious. I like the idea that I had for mitering the top of the table. I'll show you that right here. As far as putting the banding around it, I think it looks better. It's a cleaner look than what I originally did with my first one. But other than that, I mean, this thing was a pain in the butt. But all I did since the last time I videoed was I got the legs all set up. I mounted those underneath. I beveled the little 3 support struts that you can see right there. So you can see the beveled edge on those right there. And then I tried as best I could to hide most of the fasteners from the outside. You can see a couple on the back side right back there, and you can see the one holding that other cross piece there. It's pretty solid. I wouldn't want to sit on it, or, well, I'm a big guy, I'm 6'4", 230. Maybe a little kid could sit on it or something, but it should definitely suffice to put a drink or to put a little plate of food if you're out there eating on the patio and stuff like that. So the only thing I got left to do really is I want to, over here on the sides where I used my brad nailer, I set those nails in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in all those little holes with some wood putty to give it a nice clean look on the edge and stuff. I'm going to do a little sanding and everything like that. But again, it's pressure treated, so I don't really have to do anything else with it. If my father-in-law wants to do anything as far as staining it or polishing it or whatever, that's his call. So, but that's it. That's my first video project here at Brent's Wood Shop, and so I'm going to go ahead and close this out, put the video together, get it posted up on YouTube for y'all to check out, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.